bring in Tara Mahler now, a national security analyst and former CIA military analyst, and live with us in Washington. More dangerous to us in the homeland than even ISIS is AQAP.
Yes, officials have been long concerned about al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula. They've shown capabilities in terms of their bomb-making skills. They've shown capabilities for more coordinated attacks. ISIS, the concern has really been radicalization of homegrown terrorism here. So individuals here who may or may not be inspired is what we've seen on the ISIS front. They're both threats. They're both concerning. And as just mentioned, a real concern about these non-metallic bombs, which can go through airport security. I was just listening to a subcommittee hearing on the Hill on terrorism yesterday. A lot of concern about insider threats at airports and also the use of drones by terrorist groups that are armed and can attack both targets abroad and potentially here in the United States or in Europe.
The bombs you mentioned, bombs that can't be detected by the detection systems which our services use. Have those bombs been found anywhere? Have they been put into action anywhere?
Well, I think one of the things that you'll see in the next few weeks is as they go through intelligence recovered in this raid and as they hit more targets in Yemen, part of these operations are degrading capabilities, but part are to try to get information about their plans, get information about individuals, and get information about camps and where they're operating out of for future target lists. We don't know if all of those types of intelligence were recovered in this raid. It seems like right now they're going through the materials that they took, and we'll see what comes out of this. We may not hear the precise intelligence that was gained in this raid because they might act upon it smartly so without making it public.
Yeah, that would make perfect sense. But interesting about this particular raid, Tara, and many of our viewers are aware just from reading on this matter, at first there were reports that this was highly successful. Then there were reports that came in over the next few days that they really hadn't gotten much intelligence out of this. And now we're hearing from the Pentagon they did get intelligence and some of it may be actionable. What are we to believe here?
Sure. I think there are a few things going on here. Obviously, the loss of a Navy SEAL in a raid is always tragic and it's awful, but these are the riskiest operations. So in these cases, there are always things that could go wrong. The bin Laden raid was a success when we carried that out under Obama when he authorized it, but there could have easily been something that went wrong. So I think what we're going to see here is the Pentagon is going to try to show that there was valuable intelligence that was gained from this raid, because that justifies why they use forces on the ground as opposed to using airstrikes. If you strike the facility, it's harder to get the information on the ground from your special forces. So I think that's why they've been very public to show that there was intelligence gleaned. Again, I haven't seen sort of the smoking gun. I don't know that they've found intelligence about a specific plan or plot, but intelligence value is usually demonstrated over time.
Tara Mahler, thanks very much.